Hi, I'm Ken Hess, your Linux Magazine virtualization and sysadmin columnist. On January 9th, I did an article on the iPad being the new Linux System Administrator's assistant. Today I'm going to demonstrate how that works. Okay, this is ISSH. We've already launched ISSH from the iPad screen, and this is where you go first is the configurations menu, where you can see that I have a Windows 2008 VNC connection, a Debian 5.1, and Vlad from the article. And you can see the status, yellow for the Windows 2008. That means that that system is either off or unavailable somehow, and you can see it just turned to red, which means when this ISSH application polls for those connections, they're offline. Now, Debian 5.1 and Vlad are both ready. Let's connect to Debian 5.1, and it should automatically connect in because I've entered the username and password, and there's Debian 5.1. As you can see, now you can enter any command at the command line that you can enter at a normal system. I'm going to do a ps-ef here, and you can see there's your entire process table, and you can see that it's transparent. You see the keyboard here, and you can see the commands in front of it. Now, if you don't like the transparency, which some people don't, press the keyboard button up here, and it's not transparent anymore. To drop the keyboard, you can do that. To bring it back, press the keyboard button, and there you go. You press it again, and it's transparent. Kind of nifty how that works. Now let's do an X command, and we'll try XIs because that's the easiest and it's on most systems. I'm going to take away transparency for a moment, if I can get the button to push. There we go. X eyes. Throw it in the background. If I drop the keyboard, you'll see the command is actually running. You see the process number, but you don't see the application. That's because you have to hit this X up here, which I said in the article was counterintuitive. And you see we have our Debian connection running. Press this X again, which is the X logo, and there you have XIs. And it behaves just like XIs does on your regular Linux system. It will follow your mouse, and this is what I was saying in the article. You have to move the X cursor with a tap, and then use right click or left click keyboard, and so on. And that's how X works in ISSH. Now, let's go back to our active connections, and then back to ISSH configuration. We're going to connect to a second system, Vlad. It's going to automatically connect with my username and password. Now, here's what I was saying in the article that you couldn't see in a demonstration, but you can see here easily. You can switch. There's Debian 5.1, and with a swish of your finger, there's Vlad. Today, you've seen a demonstration of ISSH on the iPad and how to turn your iPad into the perfect Linux terminal. Until next time, I'm Ken Hess for Linux Magazine.